What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to share my top 10 camera accessories for 2023. Now, we've been making vlogs and stuff the last couple of months in between kind of some of our larger projects, but it's been a little bit of time since we've talked about camera gear and accessories, so I wanted to swing that back around and just share some of my favorite things that I've been using for the last couple of months or the last couple of years, things that I absolutely love and use. And if you're curious about any of the things, I've chapterized this video and all the links are in the description box below. All right, let's get started. First thing I want to do is talk about my favorite camera vessel, and that's the 25-liter Nomatic Peter McKinnon Everyday Camera Bag. This is my favorite camera dedicated backpack. If I'm going on a shoot and I just need to carry camera gear, this is the perfect all-around camera bag that is the greatest size. It has 2 pockets on the sides for tripod water bottle, which if you watch this channel, you know that's key for me. I don't care about side access. I want 2 water bottle pouches, one for water, one for tripod. I've got a lot of camera bags and I have a lot that I like, but I think that this one takes the cake, takes the top spot for an everyday, that's what it's called, camera bag that holds like a medium-sized kit. This is a camera bag that I'm gonna be taking anytime I'm going on a trip where I'm shooting video, shooting photography, carrying more than 1 or 2 lenses, carrying more than 1 camera body, and I'm going on photography excursions where I might be leaving a hotel or an Airbnb. I'm gonna be putting all my camera gear on my back and hiking to a destination to go shoot something. So I love this bag for a number of reasons, but mostly because it does not have side access. If you need side access, maybe this isn't the bag for you. The way I like to set up this bag is have the full camera cube in the bottom half. That usually holds 2 to 3 lenses with a camera with a lens on it, some accessories, and then in the top, I actually just keep my daily shooter. So my A7S III with a lens on it, I'll put that in the top compartment of the bag with the mic off so that I can easily access that if I'm kind of doing some run and gun shooting. A lot of things in this video you probably heard us talk about in our camera bag videos because we love and use them, but there are a couple of new items on this list. So the second thing on my list is the Peak Design capture clip. So if you ever see us walking around with a camera bag on and a camera hanging off our chest, that's the Peak Design capture clip. I cannot travel without this thing because I love connecting my camera to my chest instead of having it dangling in front of me. I just find that super annoying if I'm hiking. So having that on the chest is super helpful. I've got a couple of them for each camera bag. I want to make sure that if Chris and I are shooting together, if we're both carrying a camera bag, then we both have those capture clips so we can easily hook on to our chest strap. Third on the list is my Peak Design tripod. Well, I'm using it right now. It's a number of years old right now. I have the carbon fiber version. It is probably my favorite tripod I've ever used because it's easy to set up, it's super light, it's super compact, and it doesn't get caught on anything when you're traveling. When you're kind of walking through a tight corridor of an airplane and you have that, tripod stuck on your camera bag, there's no knobs to get like caught in anything, which I really like. So it's kind of just a nice tube when it's put together. My only gripe is that portrait shooting mode is a little bit of a hassle. There's kind of only one position you can put it in, but I don't really shoot tripoded portrait very often, so it's not a big deal for me. I'm gonna interrupt this video for 2 seconds to tell you about our new merch. We just dropped the Millennial Falcon Crew Neck and the No Bad Ideas micro notebook set. They're both available on our shop, which is linked in the description box. We also have some walnut wall hooks left, which I've actually been using for camera bag hooks. So if you want to support this channel, consider checking out our merch. It's linked in the description box. A must-have in my camera bag at all times is a multi-tool. I have the Small Rig multi-tool, I believe it is. It's got the Allen keys, it's got everything that I need on there, nice and small. I don't know if you can put it in your carry-on bag. I can't remember. Most times that I've traveled with it, I've checked it. So yeah, if you're gonna pick this up, just kind of double check that you can travel with it. It's super handy to have in the bag, not just for tightening on tripod plates, but also like fixing other things. 5 on my list, this is a new addition that I'm super excited about. These are the Field Made Co. stickers. First, I just wanna say thank you, Field Made Co. for sending me these. I absolutely love them. These are designated stickers for my camera body caps and the back of my lenses, so I can keep all of my camera gear organized when I'm looking at it. If you are like into organization and labeling things, which I obviously am, then you'll probably love these too. So I've left an affiliate link in the description box for those as well. If you want to check it out, they have like every single camera and lens combination. Next on my list is a pack towel. This is a must-have if you're doing any kind of photography or filming where you're gonna be potentially in the elements. So there might be dust, there might be rain, there might be lava, there might be snow. I carry the pack towel all the time because it's a microfiber towel that I can easily wring out. I use this a lot when we shot Mozzie, when we were on the boat tour, had the pack towel in my pocket and I just kept wiping the glass, wiping the lens, and just to keep the water from accumulating too much on my camera lens and bodies. If something gets wet, you get sprayed with salt water. If you're shooting near an ocean, you don't want that salt water sitting on your camera gear, so I like to use the pack towel to wipe everything down. Okay, next up are these Lume Cube light panels. They come in a number of different sizes and they're super thin, which makes them really easy to fit inside your camera bag in these little like extra spaces that you might have in between your gear, or even in like that back flap with the zippers. They go perfectly in there. Thank you Lume Cube for sending us these. They also sent us this little stand too, which makes it super nice for shooting FaceTime calls right at the desk. A must-have item when it comes to camera accessories, especially if you're traveling, is this rocket how do you say? Gyodos? Title, Rocket Air Blaster. As you guys know, we do a lot of home renovations here and we film it for this YouTube channel. And we also shoot outside a lot. So when we're changing our lenses, I take the opportunity to take the lens off with the sensor facing the floor, and I'll take that air blaster and just kind of give it a couple of squeezes up into the sensor to release any dust. So that kind of helps control some of the dust that might accumulate on your sensor. Of course, this isn't going to take care of stuck on sensor dust, so there are cleaning kits specific to that. Second last thing on my list is the Wandered Roam Sling. I made a dedicated video about this. I will link it up here. I love this sling for a small carry, mostly because it holds a tripod and a water bottle, which is super key. Clearly that is a must-have for me when it comes to carrying camera gear. Sling is really nice because you can kind of fit one camera with a lens on it or a film camera with some accessories. And I really like this for flying in the helicopter when we're going on a little adventure where I'm just taking one body and one lens, or if I want to have a place to put my camera gear when I'm flying up front, especially on long cross-country trips. And the last item on my list is this Nomatic Peter McKinnon battery holder. I have gone so many years with just like throwing batteries in my bag and they're just loose and they kind of get everywhere and you're like, which one's charged? Which one's not? Which one did I just take out of my camera dead? I don't know which one is which. So kind of hard to keep them organized. So I love these because they give a nice dedicated place for the batteries, but they also come with these little red stickers. So you can put the red sticker on one side of your battery. So when you put your charged battery in the case, you put it no sticker side up so you know that they're charged. And then when you take the dead battery out of your camera, you put it sticker side up so when you open that case, you know anything that's got the red sticker facing up is dead and needs to be charged. So I love organization and this just tickles me just in the right way. So I have 2 of those. That's kind of my 10 favorite camera accessories for 2023. Let me know in the comments what you are using all the time in your bag and maybe we can go check out some of the items you're using. Any go-to must-have things that are in your bag that maybe I didn't mention in today's video, let us know in the comments, would love to hear it. All the links for the things in today's video are in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you next weekend for another video. Why is the ending so awkward? I'm like, I've only been doing this for 6 years. I'm like, mess. Shifty eyes. Pee pee poo poo, pee poo poo, pee. Penn and McKinnon.